Hi Scorpio, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. This week we are doing no communication readings. So this is for those of you that are in some sort of divine counterpart connection and you are no longer in communication with your person. All right, let's get started. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, you can come back throughout the week to check the other placements in your chart. The weekly tarot schedule is down in the description box. And since it's a general reading, make sure you're only taking the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by sending an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. And last week I did post the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine readings for the month of April. So if you haven't watched those, I would go give those a look. All right, so Spirit, let's get an overall energy for Scorpio's person who they are no longer in communication with. Let's get their overall energy. So I believe in the impossible. We have a personal issue reaches resolution. And we have show the world the real you. All right. I think your person is in a space of positive energy. When you're believing in the impossible, you have to be in a state of high vibe, positive energy, truth, having faith. And there is something that they have resolved within their life that is now allowing them to come out and be their true selves. I did hear the word divorce, so if your person was in a long-term committed relationship or married, again, general reading, for most of you, they may have either initiated or the dissolution of that marriage, long-term relationship, or it has been finalized. But this is allowing them to be their free self, their true self. And again, it doesn't have to be a marriage. They could have had a toxic work environment. They could have been in a financially bad situation, some sort of living situation that wasn't good. Maybe they had an addiction and needed to go to rehab or therapy or something. Whatever karmic issue was in the way, they've been working on it. And but that's putting in this like high vibe, positive energy. And either it's just they've gotten to a point where it's been resolved enough that they can move forward in their life, or that's been initiated. But in any case, they finally I feel like this breaking free energy. They feel like they've come out of their shell, that they've broken free of something, and they can kind of like, oh, I can be myself now. That's what it feels like. All right, so let's find out what they're working on here. All right, what is Scorpio's person working on right now? Three cards there. We have 10 of Cups in the reverse, we have the World in the reverse, and we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that feels like deep emotional healing is what they're working on. They were in something bad with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It could have been a very bad marriage. Could have been a very toxic work environment. They may have had a toxic parent. There was some negative energy that had a very intense impact on their life. And there's a lot of sadness here with this 10 of Cups in the reverse. There's a lot. But then with the 5 of Cups being in the reverse, it's like they're recognizing the sadness and beginning to heal it, which is allowing them to come out of their shell. Okay, believe in the impossible. I can heal these sad emotions and take care of whatever it is in the past. The Wheel of Fortune underneath, a personal issue reaches resolution. The Wheel of Fortune is still in the reverse, but it's like they're recognizing whatever situation they were in was a bad one, and they're resolving it. It doesn't feel like it's 100% worked out for most of you, but just the recognition and the knowing that they need to take care of it is important. They want to turn that wheel forward. I feel like they're tired of being stuck how they were. Why is the Ten of Cups in the reverse? Okay. Yeah. See, Judgment Day is here. The truth is here. We have to resolve this issue. I cannot live my life sad, and I'm going to believe that I can do it. Why is the World in the reverse? Okay. Yeah. All right, look at this. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse with the Page of Wands in the upright. They want to leave their past in the past. They want to take their life in a whole new direction. They have to close this out first, but they're like, this thing is, I'm walking away from it. I'm leaving it there. And I want to go off and I want to live a completely different life. Why is the Five of Cups in the reverse? This feels really like healing. You have Ace of Wands in the reverse. It feels like their little flame is lighting up. It's like a small flame. They're not ready to venture out into the new world yet. They're opening up though. So it's like the match is lit and the flame is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then they're going to be ready to come out of their shell here. They're starting to. They're starting to come out. They're starting to show who they really are. But there's still a lot of healing they have to do before they can have a true new beginning. But there's 3 wands here. They feel very invigorated. Something happened that just kind of turned the light on, and I mean, that's judgment. Something happened. Judgment Day showed up. The angels started singing. The light turned on. They're like, I'm not doing this anymore. This situation is staying in the past. I'm taking my whole life in a whole new direction. It's taking some time to heal as they process these sad emotions and they heal themselves, but they're getting there. Okay. All right. So what do they want Scorpio to know? What does Scorpio's person want them to know? Yeah, we have the Hermit. That makes a lot of sense. And then we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Also makes a lot of sense. And then we have the Queen of Cups. They are in solitude. They're in isolation here with the Hermit. That is deep healing, going on a spiritual journey. Could be dark night of the soul. It's very intense emotions, okay, that they're dealing with and going through. Does it seem dark? There, get a little more light. The Three of Swords. So Three of Swords in the upright is heartbreak, emotional pain. They're healing that. It's in the, this is all healing. They're really healing their emotions because they really want to move away from this situation that was causing them pain. With this being in the reverse, they're like, I'm not carrying this pain with me. Everything that happened, it feels like with this person, whatever karmic person they were involved with, is staying in the past. I'm not carrying them with me. I'm not carrying the emotions. I'm not carrying the trauma. I'm healing it and leaving it behind. Then we have the Queen of Cups here. Very loving, emotional, feminine energy. And if you look at the card, it looks like she's being washed up in it, just kind of covered in this emotional energy. And that's what I think they feel from you. It's like they're I just feel the word washed over. Like they're washed over in all this emotion. And a lot of it I think they get from you, but then I also feel like they're learning to love themselves. We have a lot of cups here. 1, 2, we have 3 cups. But it's just like, I'm not going to be sad anymore, is what I feel. Lots of self-love, development, and growth. But then I also feel like they're getting that because it's being mirrored back by you. All right, so why is the Hermit here for Scorpio's person? They're like, I'm in a state of deep emotional healing is what I'm feeling. Yeah. We have the 7 of Wands. They're getting like all wands and cups. I'm in self-protection mode right now. I am not letting anyone into my space. I am in a deep state of healing. Why is the Three of Swords in the reverse? Oh my goodness, look. Three of Swords in the upright. That's why it feels like something happened. Judgment Day. They had a wake-up call. I feel like their heart was busted wide open. It could have been you also saying, I'm not going to be a part of this situation anymore. You need to take care of this thing before we can move forward. That might have shattered them. And so now they're like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. It also could be something that happened within, it really feels like they're in another connection. There could have been something that had happened there that really gave them a wake-up call that they needed. It was very hurtful. And they're like, you know what, I am not doing this anymore. I'm leaving you and all your crap in the past, and I'm moving forward. Why is the Queen of Cups here? It's like they recognize that this person is never going to love them in the way that you do. Okay, this is a big stack, so I'm not taking it, but we do have Ten of Swords. Emotional pain and healing, closing out a cycle of awe. You know what's funny is I really felt like the sun was going to come out. I really did. And what was I saying about this Queen of Cups? Your loving energy, whether you're a male or female, doesn't matter. They feel very loving, feminine energy from you. And it really is their light. They see you as their sun, the positivity. The sun can also be a card about reunion because typically it has a couple on them. But they just... It's like your energy is leading the charge here. It's almost like you're the one sitting on this horse and that's guiding them towards the sun. It's like this, I don't know how, I guess swimming it, they can feel your love like washing over them, and it makes them feel so happy that they're like, I don't want to be sad anymore. I am not going to let myself live in these negative feelings anymore. It's just really, I wish I could describe the energy I'm feeling. But it just feels like very good. I don't know. Alright, so let's get some channeled messages for my handwritten cards. If Scorpio's person could talk to them right now, what would they say? What would they tell them if they could talk to them right now? Oh. Knocking over the rose quartz there. All right. Okay. Go ahead and take those. Okay. I'm going to put them back. They're telling me to put them back because I don't usually take big stacks of cards. So I'm trying to follow intuition here. All right. So if Scorpio's person could talk to them, what would they say? Yeah, I'm ready to let what I feel in my heart into my head. That's acknowledging their feelings, acknowledging the sad emotions that they've had, and saying, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm not going to live like this anymore. I send you messages every day. Look for the signs. And I feel the same way about you as you feel about me. So they're really... This feels more like you. I was kind of tying it to their sad emotions from the other person, but it feels more like you. They may have been... Okay, on the bottom we have, I understand our connection now. But they may have been a little bit in denial, because especially if they're married to somebody or have been in a very long relationship with somebody, even if they were extremely unhappy, if they kind of met you out of nowhere or randomly or whatever, they may have been like, no, I'm married, and they were just kind of denying their feelings. But they're letting they're acknowledging them. They're speaking their feelings here. They're feeling your emotions as theirs now. And while they're in this healing process, they're just trying to stay in contact with you through the 5D, because I think they understand it's not the right time to speak yet, but they do. Yeah, these are kind of a similar message. They feel the same way that you do. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. If it resonated, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.